Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here to do my February budget. It's coming up a little later than I wanted it to. I was gonna try to have it up last week, but I just had kind of a week. First thing, I've already laid out all of my expense trackers, and I've already set up, that's my business one. I've already set up all the things. This stuff, I'm not gonna like set up on camera. I went too far down with my pen. But I'll kind of just like go over with you guys and talk about what I'm doing with that. But first thing, before I forget, I need to move this from January. January's phone bill, $332.28, will not be getting paid until February. And that is because I'm not going to go into great detail, but I got suspended from work for a week. And so, like for this, like the 7th through the 13th, I didn't work. And it's not paid, and so I will end up being too short on the paycheck to pay that bill along with the rest of them. Luckily, Verizon lets me pause my auto pay and do a promise to pay, so we will get that done, and that'll just kind of make it a little more difficult, especially considering I don't believe I added that on my little cheat. But I'm hoping we'll figure it out. Should be okay. Oh yeah, it's not on here at all. Okay, I will definitely have to figure that out. So, okay, first things first, I already filled this in. These numbers don't change. The only one that will change is daycare, but I can go through and figure out the weekly total is the same every week, so I just go through, there's 4 weeks, so that's what it's gonna be. And then these, for Verizon, I'm gonna budget what I need to pay plus what I think February is gonna be. So that will throw me off by that $300. So I will have to figure something else out. So I'm also trying to figure out why I went from 700 to 650. Okay, so sorry guys, it's been one of those days. All right, so in my monthly goals, I put earn $800 with delivery. The nights that I go out typically when my mom's home, that would give me 16 delivery nights, shooting for $50 a night. Now on my cheat one, I put that I was expecting 500 because I didn't want to like overestimate, but I think I am gonna up that, probably not to 800, but let's do let's just go with my expected is 800 because that is what I'm shooting for. And then for my McDonald's income, I put 650 both paydays, and that'll be 1300. And then of course I'm expecting no extra income, so I've got 1300 plus 800 is 2100. Okay, so this part is already done. $759.95 is my fixed expenses. So I'm gonna go ahead and just subtract that right now. Okay, so we're working with 1340. And I think I can do that. Okay, energy. I'm gonna budget. I budgeted the same, $66.63. The city bill, I'm gonna budget $65. Verizon, I'm budgeting for February's bill 300. So then I'm gonna budget 632.28. And the reason that I'm changing it from 335 to 300 is because Declan's tablet will officially be paid off when I pay that first bill, and then I can cancel that line. I have a tablet on the line that has not been getting used for the last 6 or 7 months, and so I just gave that to him. Also, because the screen on his tablet is broken, so that'll work out just fine. We'll cancel that line. He can use mine. Chewy is budgeted 40. Credit cards is 200. Now, once I have my emergency fund, I will separate my credit cards out. Or at least do like credit cards and then pull the first one. Or however that's going to work. But for now, because I'm just more focused on the whole total of it, then I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let me add this up here because I did my math. I had everything figured out, and then that happened. So 632.28, 40, 200, 1340.05 minus that answer. Okay, that leaves me 336.14 to work with. And also, let me say this $650 per paycheck does not include the money that my employer automatically sends to my savings, because I have it set up. Oh, I didn't put them there, but I have it set up so that I think it's 10% of my check automatically goes to my savings account, and so I don't count that in my income. In January, I will, because I ended up having to pull that back out to use. So I will count that in my income, but if I don't use it, I won't count it in my income. And so I'm just expecting to not use it. So there's that. So that's not including savings. So I have 336.14, which that will be fine. So I've got groceries budgeted for 200, and then I did 100 for fuel and car because I plan to get out and do more delivery. Eating out, unbudgeted, emergency fund. Oh, that's where I was unsure. And here I'm gonna do 30. That's where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So I'm going to put 0 and sinking funds. Oh, wait, that's not. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I budgeted nothing for that, even though I should have budgeted 240 to go to that. At least. So that's where I'm going to leave that right now. So 336.14 minus 330. Okay. Plus 330 is 1333.91. I will double check that math off camera. Okay. And then, so for weekly check-in, I'm going to do fuel, car, groceries, household, fuel and car, groceries, household, eating out. And I think in a different color, because it's not necessarily, maybe not, I don't know. I have an extra line because there's only 4 weeks in February. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to include in that. And then I've got my business budget stuff. And then, so here I'm going to start sinking funds. This is a hefty list. I'm well aware. I do not have any plans to start funding this many sinking funds right away. But I've been going back and forth as to what I wanted to add. So here's basically what my list is going to look like. I took off the Etsy taxes and I put that separate back in my business budget. But Amazon Prime, birthdays, car insurance, maintenance, and car tags, Christmas, Declan's clothes, activities, and school because he starts kindergarten in September, and I want to make sure that I can get all of his school clothes. Our elementary schools here don't actually give us a school supplies list. We don't have to provide anything, which is super helpful. Disney Plus, entertainment, medical, personal care, which is like my hair care stuff, skin care stuff, any of Declan's like hair stuff, whatever, planners. And then the biggest reason that I decided to start sinking funds now instead of waiting is because I need to start setting tax money aside for delivery and Etsy. And then I have veterinarian and vision. So like already here, I owe $75 to taxes delivery as of the 20th of January because that income, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about putting it aside. Basically, I'm just going to set aside 30% of any of my like business income. And so that is why mostly my transactions here will be like delivery taxes, whatever I put for the description, and then 30% of whatever I make. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, anyway, that's where we're sitting. So that's looking like we will have $6.14 left over instead of the $18.42. And then I'll put like a little checklist here, like kind of like I did in January. And hopefully I get all of my 1099s. Yeah, so I've got my little stuff that I needed to do in January. I'll probably do something similar in February or move it over here. Not 100% sure. But anyway, so that's where we're sitting. As long as February goes even remotely according to plan, like not even 100%, but even just a little bit, then we should be back on track. The biggest issue with January is that this check that I'm getting today for my payday only has 4 days on it. It's like 24 and a half hours for the days that I worked, because our pay period runs from the 1st through the 15th and then the 16th through the end of the month. And so I already don't work weekends, so that took off 4 days already. I took the 1st off because my son's daycare is closed, and the 4th because I had an appointment. And then I worked the 5th and 6th, and then I was suspended, so then I only worked the 14th and 15th. So, but luckily, my boss has given me extra hours, more than I'm used to in a long time. So these 2 weeks should be full weeks and able to get me back to where I need to be. Also, I should be able to get out and do more delivery than I have been, and that will definitely help. So, but also you can see I have my pink emergency fund, baby step here, and then here to savings, taxes, delivery. So, and that is just because I want to keep track of doing that. But anyway, it is late and I'm rambling, so I'm going to end this here, and I will see you guys in my next video. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.